Monday, the 26th of May 1919. It was a cold, wet night in Sydney. But that didn't stop a small group of clergy and laity from gathering at St Andrew's Cathedral to pray for and plan a new, bold and uncertain venture. They had a vision for gospel work that would send men and women to minister in the most remote parts of Australia. But they were not to know that the birth of the Bush Church Aid Society that wintry night would result in thousands of people hearing the good news about Jesus on railway tracks, in forests, underground, in hospital, through the mail, in bush homes and in tiny churches in every state and the Northern Territory. They could not know the number of lives that would be saved by faithful doctors, nurses and bush pilots. They could not know that well-educated children would rise up to face the challenges of the 20th century because they were given a home by the Bush Church Aid Society. They were not to know that no one would ever be able to count the number of people who responded to the gospel of Jesus because of a gently spoken word, a godly example, or a church service held in the bush. 100 years later, BCA continues to work with new ways of reaching people wherever they are. They're planting churches in new deserts, the ones on the edges of big cities. BCA is supporting ministry by Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. They're committed to working with the First Peoples so that they can serve Christ in ways that are biblically faithful and culturally appropriate. BCA continues in a commitment of serving hurting people in times of crisis and through Christ-centred pastoral care. And of course, there's still the talking to people, one-to-one, about the gospel of Jesus. It's been a century of change. It's been a century of work. It's been a century of serving Jesus in remote and rural Australia.